chickens. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do some Uber Eats / Postmates today, but I might throw in a couple Doordash orders, and we're just gonna see what happens today. Gonna make a little vlog.
Or you can go ahead and give him the reduction. Hey Dan,
I'm able to watch TV while
you schedule to make 6.5.
While I'm parked.
12.5. We can get you somewhere around 6 to 7.
So I can watch TV when I drive, but you know, it's a little dangerous, so I typically don't do it. But sometimes I'll have it going in the background, so I'll still be listening to it. So I decided to go ahead and do some Doordash, and yeah, I got an order already. It's a little bit far away, but I'm gonna accept it. And so DoorDash has not been calculating my acceptance rating and my on-time rating. It's been static on the app. So they told me to take a screenshot of me accepting orders and completing them. All right, so we're here, Puerto Vallarta. Gonna go do a pickup. Hello. I have a pickup for Latanya from Doordash. Okay. All right, thank you very much. Whenever I have these sodas, I always have to try to remind myself not deliver it. All right, since we have 8 minutes to the delivery, I'll tell you guys about what happened to me yesterday. So I wanted to finally get an answer from DoorDash as to whether the acceptance rate matters, whether or not we can be fired or not. And I had a long conversation with someone who works for DoorDash, who had talked to a supervisor a few times, because usually when the guys or gals don't know, they just they'll give you a generic answer. So my question was, at what percentage would my on-time delivery rating need to be before I got fired? And so I should probably leave it that way. And yeah, so the guy was like, well, you know, as long as you do your best, it'll be fine, don't worry about it. Which is totally unacceptable, right? Because as I've been saying over and over again, well, we're not really in control of our own acceptance rating. Our on-time rating, because of a variety of reasons that I already addressed. For one, you can get a delivery that's already past the delivery time, because other Dashers have canceled their orders already. So by the time you actually even receive the order, you're late, which is totally unfair. It affects your on-time rating, right? Can't do anything about that. And there's a number of reasons why being on time. And by the way, I don't even know how they calculate. I don't know what algorithm this app uses to calculate when the deliver by time is, but whatever they use is not very accurate. It's not very fair to the drivers. Okay, I'm not gonna get on a long rant about that. I've already done that. Suffice to say, since we're not in charge of our on time or early rate, it's unfair. So that rating is completely unfair. So, okay, so what percentage can we get fired by DoorDash? So I'm talking to the guy, I explain myself, and he says, "Oh yeah, don't worry, like, you're a good driver and you won't be fired." And that's totally, first of all, that doesn't answer the question, because like I said, it doesn't matter how good of a driver I am. I could still, wind up with some like really low on time rating. So he said, "No, just do your best." So he talks to a supervisor, comes back, and he says, "Okay, it does matter. If you are habitually late, then you could be deactivated." And I said, "Okay, well, here's my problem. With our customer satisfaction rating, I know that if I drop below a 4.6, I could be deactivated here in Seattle. And I also know that if I drop below, I don't know, maybe it's really low, but maybe it's about 25%. So I don't actually know the acceptance rating about like when I'll be deactivated, but I know that it matters, right? At least I know that. At least I know, okay, listen, I better stay in the medium for acceptance rating or I'll be deactivated. Now, what I do not know up until this conversation I had was whether this new category could deactivate me or not. So he says yes, because he talked it over with the supervisor and everything. And he said, yes, if you are habitually late, then that's a sign that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yes, you can be deactivated. So I tried prodding him. This was a 20-minute conversation. I tried to have him find an answer to the question of, okay, at what percentage would we be deactivated? So here's the answer he gave me. It'll be on a case-by-case basis. Like, they won't instantly deactivate you. They'll give you an opportunity to explain yourself. Like, you'll get warnings. You'll be able to explain why you've been late for this amount of times, and that you'll have some recourse. So luckily for this order, it was delivered by 1:35, and I have 10 minutes. So really, they give you 5 minutes extra for that on-time deliver by before you're late. So I really have 15 minutes to deliver. See, another reason why the delivery time tends to be unfair is because DoorDash is a door delivery service, and like this place right here appears to be some sort of school, and I don't know where the front desk can meet in the parking lot. Okay. Sometimes the delivery locations themselves are a little difficult, so it might take an extra 5 minutes once you arrive at a place to actually figure out where to go, where to deliver from, so, but yeah, so that's something to consider too. Okay, I am here in the parking lot. I'm gonna give the lady a little text real quick to this front office here. Hello, DoorDash delivery for Latanya. Oh, and I'll be right back. I have a soda for you. Oh, 1 second. See, I knew I was gonna forget that. I always forget the sodas. I'm not sure why I always forget. Just something I do, like every single time. Every single time I forget the sodas. Which probably should mean that I should put the sodas in the bag along with the food, The only thing is, I always worry about, like, I don't want their sodas to get warm. I don't know why I think that way. Maybe I should start keeping it in the bag anyway. But I always think about that. There you go. Have a great day. Sound crazy, but I actually look for these porta potties when I'm driving because they're like lifesavers. Whenever I see a porta potty, I stop, because when you're driving all the time, you know, you have to use the bathroom, and sometimes it's a hassle to use the restroom. A lot of times I use it at the restaurant locations themselves, but if I'm out and about, I like take note of where all the porta potties is. And believe it or not, because these are like porta potties specifically for building homes and stuff, they're really usually clean, unlike those gross porta potties you see at fairs and stuff. So all right, I don't know if this is a tip that a lot of people will want to use, or, you know, but I look out for porta potties and I use them. So there you go. This is beautiful, but so windy. Oh. Oh, this is awesome. Great view of the ocean here. There's a step ladder so you can get down there. Wow, that's gorgeous. So beautiful. I love the smell of the seawater here. It smells amazing. So beautiful. So beautiful. All right. Cool. Wow. So this is Alki Beach, and it has an amazing view of downtown Seattle. It's gorgeous. I really like to come and sit right here, right by these rocks, and just kind of look at the city for a bit. Favorite restaurants, Marination Kai. It has some really good Hawaiian tacos, and it has an amazing view of the city. So yeah, they're playing some Jimi Hendrix. I'm trying a new drink, a Hawaiian beer, and they have the best tacos here. I swear, they're so good. Ginger chicken and spicy pork. And I have an amazing view of downtown Seattle. So beautiful here. I mean, that looks so good. I don't know if this will come through on camera, but wow, that looks good.
Bitch, I wanna party like Chris.